well and doing swell. Let's get some more messages. Let's get some more messages. I just pulled a chunk out of those random ones. Okay. Spiritual attacks and warfare. Like you. I'm going to take shadows because I was just talking about shadows. Okay, I'm going to take these three too. El Manana by the Gorillas. Timeless by The Weeknd. Both of those have to do with time. And I thought that was funny because El Mañana is tomorrow in Spanish. Other languages are so significant. Other languages popped up in the other one too. Um, Maybe someone thinks you speak a different language, like you're like a alien, like a not from here type shit. Anyways, it's funny that we have tomorrow and timeless because it's like it's kind of contradictory. Um, I'm gonna put shadows with the spiritual attack. And we have the night begins to shine, and that also is time. Um, and that's like the night. For some reason, that's giving me like two night. The night begins to shine, El Mañana, and timeless. That's blue, orange, and green. Blue, throat, sacral heart. And like you, is also is pink, which is also heart. Now I'm looking at Space Song because it's also written in orange. So I'm getting it as like someone took space from you. And someone took space from you because they were under spiritual attack, going through spiritual warfare. But the one thing that remained true, the one thing that was timeless in the situation, is that you, Lover Girl, um, there's no one like you. Like you and Lover Girl are both written in pink, but it's two different shades of pink. But it's given there's no one like you. You are their Lover Girl. Hear what this taking space. Okay, give me one more for this spiritual attacks and shadows. Good news. Okay. Gonna be receiving good news that it's over, hopefully. Let's get some zodiac. It's, now, you know the song Shorty Like Mine? It's stuck in my head. It's playing in my head. Only 345. Only thing that keeps me up when I'm feeling down. I don't know about you, but I gotta keep mine around. Cause I done looked and I done searched and it's hard to find another shorty like mine. Baby, yes, I'm addicted to how we kick it. Uh, Everything you say to me, never knew we could be so wicked. Hoping that you stay with me. Search around the world and you will never find another shorty like mine. Shorty like mine. Okay, so that's home and rebirth. But that was giving me, like someone's looking at you, someone sees clearly that you are where their home is, where their heart's home, every other shit. I get a couple zodiac signs of this zodiac confirmations. It's funny here because we have Typa by Glorilla. It's also in pink, and it's like, and it corroborates 444. The whole you're their type. There's no one else like you. Rare, hot commodity type shit. Um, I feel like also tomorrow you might be receiving some good news. about the space that has been between you guys. Possibly something to do with the house. We have dignified here with strength, and that's like confirming how I was talking about the window, seeing through a window, seeing clearly. Now, it's like they have gained the strength through all these spiritual attacks, like they endured the spiritual attacks, and now have the clarity that they need to move forward. That's why the night begins to shine. It's like having clarity in the dark, a light in the dark. I'm getting like hermit imagery. So strength also is given Leo, and I got Cancer here. I saw Juno with partnership. 13 might be significant. Mercury, messages. Confirmation, that's what I just said, ain't it? Isn't that literally just what I said? Okay. So was that Leo and Gemini? Anything else? Anything else want to come up out of here? The number 33 might be significant. Community. 11th house. What? Hold on. I don't know why I thought that was necessary, but or why I even thought that was true. But for some reason, I was thinking of a specific sign with this 11th house, but I'm getting Aquarius. So maybe someone's 11th house is in Aquarius or Virgo. And Virgo, Scorpio, confirmation on the Leo. The night begins to shine. It's clarity in the dark because they took the time to investigate what the fuck was going on. And here with this community, it's giving like house with this. It's like it's giving relationships. So the 11th house and the 7th house might be significant. Um, so Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and Gemini. But nonetheless, you had to. It's like you had to investigate what the fuck was going on. Why you was under so much attack. Why it was that you were receiving the messages that you were receiving. Why things were going on the way they were going. And it took you some time to digest it. Hands are very significant. Holding hands. Let me get something on this Mercury and strength. Capricorn. Achieve. And something on this 11th and 7th house. Let's give him 7-11. This partnership is going to strengthen your community. We have 8th house of mystery, and that's giving me more Scorpio vibes. So we have 7th house, 8th house, and 11th house. This relationship is going to it's going to strengthen your community, but it's also going to come as a bit of a mystery as to how this collaboration even came about. Anything else? Here we are in the future. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Actually, let's not go to the next one. Let's get a couple letters. ASQ. Ask. ASQ. ASTQM. Mast. MAST. ALP. Masked Pal. We also have 1111 and 33 and 110. Something about PM, and somebody is possibly stalling. Someone is maybe small also. Someone's initials might be AA or SM. Small. Huh? White. Okay, let's go to another one. Someone's name might be Pam or Sam or Tammy. And I also keep getting the word late. Okay, let's get this. Moon Oracle. Wait. Something about putting things in upside down. Yeah, okay, let's get a couple of these. It's been a while since I've used these. So maybe the moon cycle is significant. Trust here on the crack. Trust witchy medicine. Connect to earth. 13. And confirmation on 13 being significant. There's something about me wanting to be 108. Me wanting to be really delicate with these cards. Isis. So funny. Because I was just my kid really loves bunnies. And that's been low-key a theme of my kids since they were little. Even since the first one was bunnies, and octopuses. And the number one asked why number three liked bunnies so much. And I was like, because she's protected by goddess Isis. Here at confirmation. Here we are with Isis. Cast spells, protect, and heal. Confirmation also on that Scorpio energy. Transformation uh, of the insides of your inner world. Last quarter, what's holding you back? We're in a waning gibbous. No. Sleep on it. Sun. That's funny. We have no, sleep on it, and then we have sun, find balance. What's this no? Freya. Something about Friday. You are worthy, you are loved. No, you don't deserve to go through this shit that you've been going through. So it's time for you to call in the balance. Confirmation on this Leo energy, because we have Sun and we have Leo, and like they're like touching each other. The Sun and the Moon are very significant. Cats are significant. No, this isn't your person. No, no, this isn't your person. It's another one. And no, don't rush. Hold on. No, don't lower yourself. Um, because you are, don't lower yourself to fit the mold of others because you are loved. Just because you are under attack right now doesn't mean that you need to give in to these attacks. Diana, be one with nature. So Isis, Freya, and Diana are all significant. Cast a circle. Protections. Protection spells. Oh, that's so funny. We're talking about that. Cast a circle and familiar. It's so funny we're talking about spiritual attacks and shit. and it's talking about cast a circle, and this other one is talking about cast spells. And the other, call on your archangels and angels, call on your spirit, your support team right now to protect you guys through this um, season. Something here about familiars are very significant. The deer, cats, and um, like terrarium type animals. I want to say it's not necessarily the scorpion, but I'm also getting lizards, but like terrarium-esque. Blue moon. Something's gonna happen that you ain't never expected before. So it's once in a lifetime event. Only happening today. I feel like this reading's a little bit all over the place, but whatever. Here we are in the future. Sanguis. Moon in reverse. So things are coming to light. We had the moon in reverse in the last one, but it was like tarot cards. Sap of the moon plant. A lot of moon action. We just came through that full moon, that's why. Okay. But also I was getting the new moon might be significant. It's an Aquarius. Coagulation. But that's giving me like, okay, let me just go. Coagulation. Earth's heart. Synchronicity. There's something here about having a tight grip on stuff and Saturn. The reading that I just, part 1 of today, 2-5, is significant because we're getting a lot of tags from like last one. Sun Splendor and the Drowned King. It's giving me here with this coagulation, it's giving me the energy of the spiritual attacks and things stopping finally. Like the wound has finally coagulated, has healed in a sense, and now you are being returned to the center of it all, to Earth's heart, to your inner core, inner authenticity. There's something here about your inner glow, inner diamond. Um, Snakes are very significant. Transformation, shedding skin, shedding layers. um, I'm getting drawn to the rubies and things that are on this coagulation card, and it's giving me the energy of like finding goodness and the closing of this wound. Like even though like it's like being happy that the wound's finally closed. Hands are very significant. Saturn is at the helm. Saturn, that's cleaning up karma. Watch last reading. At least watch part 1 and part 2. Well, just watch the whole bitch. It's Capricorn, double on the Capricorn and Aquarius energy. So there was a lot of transformation. Maybe the spiritual attacks started in Capricorn season and are finally coming to a conclusion in Aquarius season. And now you are being like directed out the storm. Like I wanted to say redirected, but it's not a redirection. It's like a car wash. It's what I'm getting. It's like a car wash. Something here about filling time too. Like right now, I'm trying to feel the time. Emperor here on the bottom. Emperor, Two of Swords. Okay, let's just go to the next one so I ain't gotta start and stop. Okay. Okay, I think this is part 3. But I feel like this is the rest of part 1's reading. Because in part 1, it just is, okay? It just is. It just is. You just gotta, just watch it. It just is. Now I got the light begins to shine stuck in my head. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors. What the information that you're receiving is true. But see here with the Seven of Wands, that's why this, okay, 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 okay. Damn, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it just like that. Alright, so, someone, I'm guessing here's this King of Swords here, was receiving intel information, but they didn't know. It's like they couldn't trust. They didn't trust that it was the truth, right? So they were defensive. They were defensive. They were defensive because they didn't trust what was coming in because their perception, their vision of things was being skewed because they were under so much spiritual attack, right? Which made them lollygag on taking action on this healing opportunity provided by the universe, right? You are this healing opportunity provided by the universe, right? But there's something about them now that is realizing I can't keep going on this way, right? So they're taking action on getting what they want. Confirmation. Confirmation. I feel like they called judgment on themselves and the situation. Yeah. Yep. Seven of Wands, King of Swords, Four of Cups. That's how they were. That's how they were. To all this information that they were defensive and like, nah, I don't know if I could trust this shit. They weren't seeing clearly. And that's 232. That's great. Give me something on this Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords. I think that's the Emperor. No, it's Justice. I feel like I feel like the clarity has been gained. That situation is going to be reconciled. That's a lot. Okay, I'm keeping the Six of Swords. Knight of Cups. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, Three of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. Six of Swords. Okay, so what I was saying was they're walking away. They're walking away from that situation that kept them confused. Not in their power. Libra, they might be a Libra, air sign, Aquarius. Okay, what about this seven of one? I keep wanting to say Seven of Swords. There was a lot of deception and illusion, and that's why they weren't making a move. That's why they were so defensive. Can I get the Emperor and Temperance? But I feel as with these two cards are indicating that they received divine intervention, 456, divine balance, something, something, to help them be clear on what they actually want, and that is you. To help them see through the illusion, because the situation that they were in was making them feel like this. Yeah. And it's giving, they felt bound contractually to them. That it's like that, even that was an illusion. Because yeah, I've been getting a lot of contract energy, 535. But it's like the contract has been rewritten because that was a false contract. It was a false contract, a karmic contract, and it's being rewritten to something that is more fulfilling, more divinely aligned, more divinely ordained. 555. Wow. Okay. Give me one more on this. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Justice. There's something here about it being equal. Magician. I heard manifesting you in 616. Give me. Okay. 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 Yep. What is that? They're learning how to expand. They're taking the leap to expand. Give me one more on this Temperance and Emperor and stuff. This middle section. 454. Anything else? The Devil. Capricorn. It's like, well, yeah, the angels had to come and save their ass from that toxic situation. Oh, King of Cups. Anything else? Nine of Wands. Page of Pentacles. They're hanging in there, but they're walking away from that. So they can present to you this new thing, this new way of being, this, not, yeah. Okay. But first they gotta like move through, wow, move through this grief. Move, they have to finish grieving and shit before they can get on the road. Actually, there's something in this, like in how this needs to line up. Because it's like they heard the call, but didn't act on it at first. And then they started being hit with karma and like all this toxic shit that was fucking up their emotions and their sight. King of Swords, King of Cups, fucking up their emotions and their sight, fucking up their money, just fucking them up, right? But it took making them defensive and apathetic. But it took the intervention of the angels to kind of like save them, if you will. So now it's like they are having to deal with the grief that came with not listening at first. There's something here, it's like switching positions and finally take action on what they heard. Finally taking action on what they heard, and because it's like they're done grieving. Almost done grieving, whatever. Anything else? Three of Cups on the bottom. The third party was very deceptive. But that shit is over with. Wow. And now they're stepping into a more balanced way of being. I feel like you're their last hope, but they're taking a moment to rest. Anything else? I had 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of Pentacles. 3, 3. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay. Alright, kids, I'm gonna go. I got Ace of Pentacles. I got other stuff to do. I hope y'all have a great day. I've enjoyed my time with y'all. And we shall see you later. Bye.